Okay everybody, this is Lori Girl 2 and we are here in Miami. We are staying tonight at the Biscayne Bay Marriott and we have a nice upgraded room, which was really nice, and it has a balcony with a view of the bay. So let's go out and check it out. Not a very big balcony, but it is a balcony. And there is Biscayne Bay out there. We just had a rain shower a couple of minutes ago, but like it always does in Florida, rains for 15 or 20 minutes and then it's done. So this is really lovely, and we're about to go upstairs to the concierge lounge and have ourselves a nice little drink. There's a bar out there and there's a nice pool, and so we're gonna go check it out, see what we can see. But I just thought I'd share this, a little bit of a slice of our vacation with you, and let you see the beginnings of a cool trip. Okay, nice chatting with you. Bye. Okay everybody, here we are. I'm at the front door here. Let me back up a little bit so you can see how big the place is. But I'm at the front door. Here's the bathroom door. And this is our cabin. This is the bed. And a little nightstand. And there's a big closet there. And then over here we have a nice couch. And we got it junked up already. Of course, it doesn't take much in a small space like this. And then we had waiting for us when we got on board was a bottle of champagne and some fresh fruit, a couple champagne glasses, yum. And then we have the TV, flat screen TV. And this is the mini bar here. And then that over there is the, it's where you get, sit down and do your makeup and do your hair and whatnot. So, then we have a balcony out here. And I'm going to take you out there and show you the busy port here in just a second. But there's two nice chairs and a table out on the balcony. We're on the 9th floor, so we're up kind of high. Let me just show you what we got out here. Oh, the door's not easy to close there. Okay, so here we are at the Port of Miami. There's the Miami shoreline there. This is the terminal here where you board the ship. I have to say, the Celebrity did a great job. We were able to board within 15-20 minutes. We were on board. It's just really nice. Went really fast and didn't feel like a head of cattle, which is not easy to do when you have all these people, 3,000 people to get on board. So anyhow, right now you see a lot of activity going on down here. They're loading up the ship with supplies. And they have these forklifts going back and forth to deliver stuff to the cargo hold down there. They're lining them all up down there, and then they'll bring them all aboard the ship. And there's the lifeboats all the way down, which we hope we don't have to avail ourselves of. So anyhow, this is the place where the ship is docked. Now, this is the Celebrity Eclipse, which is one of the nicest ships. It's brand new, and it's a mega ship. So it holds 3,000 passengers and 3,000 crew. So it's 1 passenger per crew member. It's unbelievable service. So anyhow, this is the body of water you always see on CSI Miami, and you know, all those cop shows. They always show you the boats going back and forth here in the bay. And over there, a little bit further, is Biscayne Bay, which is where we were staying when we got here last night. So anyhow, I just thought I'd give you a little taste of what it's like, and then when we get ready to sail, I'll turn the camera back on and show us sailing away. Okay? See you later. Okay, everybody. I thought I'd show you we're pushing away from the pier, and they put the thrusters on here, which riles up the water quite a bit. And we are moving. Not very fast, but we are moving. They have the rear, we are at the rear of the ship, so they have the forward thrusters on as well. And everybody's on their balcony, or almost everybody, and watching the ship sail away. So this is exciting. I don't know if you can see this. It's so bright out here. But anyhow, we had our lifeboat drill, and now we're setting sail. Not moving very fast, however. So anyhow, we'll piece together all of this. Video for you into one little movie. So we were up against that pier over there, and now we've pushed away, and now we're about to move forward. So actually, since we're at the rear of the boat, the rear is going out first. So that's how that's going. Oh, actually, we are moving forward, not backwards. Don't you love how I have all this sense of direction about where we're going? Anyhow, we're moving. That's all that matters. We've already met some really nice people aboard, and we're invited to a cocktail party tonight at 7 o'clock for my husband's group that he is with the continuing medical education group. It gives us a chance to meet some of his some colleagues in the field of emergency medicine, so that'll be nice. Free cocktails. That's always nice. Okay, everybody. We'll see you in a little bit. Hello, everybody. We're up on the top of the ship at the Hot Glass Show. I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but it is Corning Glass has a museum of glass, and they also have a hot glass show on 3 ships that are celebrity ships, and it is really cool. We saw the glass show when we were on our tour in the Mediterranean, and they actually make these beautiful pieces of glass right here in front of you as you sit in and wonder. There's a lobster and a beautiful plate, and here's some interesting vases and whatnot. But I don't know if they let me film the show or not, but if they do, I'll film part of it for you and show you how neat it is. If you've never seen them blow glass before, it's really fascinating. So it's a very windy day today. It's beautiful skies. Let me show you what's out there. We're on the very top deck of the ship, and the seas are relatively calm, and it's warm, but yet it's very windy. So this is the back of the ship with the smokestack and the putting green. It's really cool up here. So if they allow me to film, I will catch a few minutes of it for you. Okay. See you later.
Sides of the piece, angling those jack blades out while Tom presses in on the glass with that wooden paddle. This is going to make sure everything's running on center, and it's also going to taper that shape, so it's going to give it a little bit of a flare. Okay, so we have our foot on the piece, but we still have to shape the top half or the opening. So Tom's going to get what we call our punty. That's a solid rod with a little bit of glass off the end. He's shaping it up on our marvering table. And in a moment, we're going to attach this right to the bottom of the foot, make sure everything's running on center, break it free at that neckline, and then we can start to work on the opening or top half of our shape. So we have to make sure the temperature of the piece and of the punty is just the right temperature. If it is too hot, when we attach it to the bottom, that punty will fuse onto the piece and we won't be able to break it off free. So we have to make sure the piece is just the right temperature. If the piece gets too cold, if it ever gets much below 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, it will crack or shatter at any part throughout this process. So we're shaping this up. We're going to make sure we attach it right in the center. Make sure everything's running on center. She has a moment. She can adjust it slightly if it's attached a little bit off. We have probably, I'd say, 1/4 to 1/2 inch, probably less than 1/2 inch that we can adjust it to make it running on center. So now she's scoring that jackline with a diamond blade file, and it has a little bit of water, a drop or two of water, a light tap on the pipe. The piece is going to come right off. The crowd will give her a big round of applause for a job well done. Successfully transfer the piece to another rod. Now we can start to work on the opening of our shape. So any piece of glass we make here on our stage that is a blown element, this is how we're going to make the piece. We'll blow out our glass bubble, shape the whole bottom half exactly how we want it. We may add on some bits of decoration like that solid foot or maybe a stem. If we were making a wine glass, we could make like a stem and then a foot. Then we'll attach another pipe to the bottom, break it free, and now we can start to work on the opening of the shape. But it's going to take a moment to get that opening back up into this molten temperature because we've mainly been focusing the heat on the bottom half. And when we went to break it free there, we let it cool down quite a bit. We didn't want it moving around when we broke it free, so we let it set up. So it's going to take a moment to heat this back up. And you'll really be able to see the temperature of the glass this time. When she comes out, the very opening will have a little bit of a yellow or an orange glow. That color of the glass is one way glass blowers can tell the temperature. So she's just going to grab a hold of the glass with her tweezers. This is doing a few things. It's stretching the glass out to a taller shape. It's also thinning the glass. She's going to make sure everything's running on center. And then in a moment, this is going to be a small pitcher. So in a moment here, she's going to shear through the glass and she's going to cut out the spout to what we call a gooseneck pitcher. So So before she cuts through the glass, she's going to have to give it a little more heat. And you'll see how easy it is to cut through the glass when it's hot. Once it's in this hot state, she can cut right through the glass with our shears. She's going to cut that spout in. This is one of the trickier cuts to do in glass. A lot of glass blowers will do this process. They'll stretch the glass out and then shear through the glass and cut right around in a circle to make sure the opening's nice and flat. And that's one way that we can thin out the glass. She's not going to cut all the way around in a perfect circle though. She's going to cut down into the piece and she's going to cut out the spout. Watch this, it happens very fast. She's taking our shears, she's cutting down into the neck and then back up. And that's going to start to create our spout. So after we have that area cut in, just going to go back into our furnace, add a little more heat, then she can still flare this open. She was doing that just to get the general shape. Now she can add a little more heat, a little more pressure, and we can start to flare that open a little more. So cutting through the glass it's very soft. It's similar, I like to say it's like cutting through a cardboard. So it's like cutting through a little bit of cardboard, but when the glass is hot, it's fairly easy to cut through. So a little more heat. We're going to go back to the bench. Apply some pressure with our jacks and start to flare this shape right open. Okay, so we have our nice bottle shape. We have our decorative foot and our spout. What else do we need on the piece? We're going to need a handle. So I think that's going to be the next decorative element. This is not going to be just any handle. It's going to be a decorative Roman style handle. So a Roman style handle will have a crease. It's a flat handle and it will have a decorative crease. So there will be two lines right in the center of the handle. Handles are very tricky. They're one of the trickier things to learn in glass making, and that's because you only have one shot. Once we attach that bit of glass onto the piece, it's stuck there. We won't be able to really cut it off and put another one there without there being some type of mark. So Tom got some more clear glass out of the furnace, rolled it through a Rosetta green, and in a moment we're going to attach our handle right on the back. And Catherine's very good at these handles. I've seen her do quite a few of these Roman handles since I've been on board. And they're a nice decorative handle. Are you going to put the little stopper thing on the top? A lot of times she'll put a kind of a little thumb pad right at the top, so when you're holding the picture, you have a little spot for your thumb to go. Okay, so Tom has our shape. He flattened out the handle. He added in our oh, you did it yet? I was wrong. So watch Tom. He's going to flatten the handle. Add in our decorative crease. Then in a moment, he's going to bring this over to Catherine. We're going to attach this right on the other side of the spout, draw it up to length, and attach it on the bottom of our pitcher. Okay, here we go. We're attaching it right on the other side. Just going to draw it up to length. Cut it free. Now watch this. She has to act very quick. She grabs a hold of it, adds a spiral, attaches it right down on the back half. Now watch this. Here comes the thumb pad. She creases it together, and we have a nice little thumb pad for when we're using the picture. Isn't that nice? I really like those thumb pads. So what do you think? How'd she do? So the handle is always one of the last things we attach onto our piece, because when we go back into our furnace, that glass is going to be fairly thin and it's going to heat up very fast, so there's a chance it could get misshaped. So after we attach our handle, we want to get the exact shape we're looking for, then 1 or 2 flashes just to even out the temperature. We usually want to break it free fairly quick. What, this other one? Okay, so I think she's ready. Are we breaking it free this time? We're finished with the piece. She's going to go back to our bench, add a drop or 2 of water, right where that punny attaches to the piece, and a very light tap on the pipe. This should break right free. Okay, so we're going to add this drop of water. This is going to send the glass through thermal shock, causing it to break right at that punny connection. And Tom's going to catch the piece with our forks. Left side. Tap on the pipe, comes right out. We'll place the pitcher inside of our annealing oven where we'll slowly cool down overnight. Let's give Catherine a big round of applause.
Okay, this is Lori Girl 2. I just want to give you a little shot of our ship. We are docked in Puerto Rico, and this is the Celebrity Eclipse. So I'm going to take you from bow to stern. So this is bow, and the ship goes on forever. And there you go, there's the stern. Holds 3,000 passengers, and it's quite a nice ship. So, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a taste of what we've been doing. Okay, see you later. Hello YouTube, this is Lori Girl 2, and this is the last day of our cruise. Been very busy, so I haven't been taping much, but I did want to show you how gentle the seas are right now. We did have some very choppy nights where we had some 12-foot waves, but tonight is very, very calm and peaceful. There's some kind of red algae of some sort, not algae, but seaweed or whatever growing. It's all over the water, but other than that, everything has really been great. It's been a wonderful trip, and I'll piece together all these little pieces of video and make a little movie and post it on my channel as soon as we get home. So just wanted to give you a little taste of what it's like out here floating around on the big blue ocean. So anyhow, we had a wonderful time. We'll see you later. Bye, YouTube.